What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tune God, man. I just got through like binge watching MrBeast like a couple weeks ago. I was binge watching the hell out of him when I was in Washington D.C. for an anime convention. I was at the crib, the little motel. I was just watching MrBeast like all day on the TV. I'm like, this is actually like TV worthy. You know what I'm saying? You know how you be having TV worthy type of videos on YouTube? That'd be the best. And this is like, it deserves to be on like Netflix or something. Like he deserves his own show like on the TV, like for real. But yeah, man, this is MrBeast, man. It's always a lit day when MrBeast posts, and here we got him and the Straw Hat Pirates. You know what I'm saying? Out in sea.
We are now
7 days.
stranded on a raft in the middle of the ocean, and there goes our boat. We are now stranded for 7 days.
How much longer?
7 days.
Frick.
This raft is literally.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna pause too much. There was an actual book, and I forgot what it was called, man. But if somebody can like jog my memory. But there was a book where somebody was stranded in the sea. It was a dude. I want to say it was a girl, and then there was it was a lion. I don't know. Like I read it. I think I read it in college. We had to read it in college and write a paper about it. And it was a guy and a lion, and I have no idea. Matter of fact, right? I'm gonna do it right here, bro. I'm gonna do it right here. Lion. Was it a lion or a tiger? Lion and guy stranded in boat. Lion and guy. The Life of Pi. That's what the book is called. That is a really good book. The Life of Pi. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a guy in a tiger. That's a tiger. Okay, he got stripes. That's a tiger. The Life of Pi is a very good book. But I want y'all to, cause y'all, some people like manga, some people like anime. Read it first. Watch it secondly. Okay, it's definitely a dope ass book. I promise.
Countless miles from the nearest civilization.
I'm not gonna do no more pause.
And whether we like it or not, my 4 friends and I are stuck on this raft, and it's not gonna be easy.
This is brutal.
We're all at rock bottom now. This challenge went from fun to a literal nightmare very fast. Bro, look how far away the boat is.
I can't even see it anymore.
So step 1. We're gonna get sunburned if we don't get shade. And I had survival specialists equip this raft with tons of wood, rope, and everything else we would need to build ourselves a shelter. Boys, we need to get started. We are running out of light.
Got this side. Oh, my finger. Now
Yeah,
we
they
set
think this
these
is
up
Minecraft
like
or
a
something.
TP.
We picked the worst day to start. As you can tell by the clouds, it's literally about the storm. So, first thing we want to do is set up some structure to cover us. Also, since we're on this slab of wood for the next 7 days, we need a place to hide from the sun so we don't get sunburnt. So, 2 birds, 1 stone. Speaking of birds, while we were building, this happened. Bro, the bird! It's coming right at us! Oh my god.
Yo, oh my god, it's a bird.
Yo.
Man, I'm tired of flying.
This is crazy.
We should name him.
He said, I'm tired of flying,
Brian.
man. Let me go ahead and sit on this real quick.
Brian, what if you went and caught some fish?
Pause.
I know. He's looking at me. He understands.
Jimmy, just say the word.
Put the knife away.
Okay, I'll put the knife away.
And the hatchet. Oh. Brian, that was a joke.
Forget the bird. We gotta build a shelter.
And while Brian watched, we worked on our first shelter for the rest of the day.
I'm not gonna lie,
Except
bro.
for my friend Tariq, who
'Cause they
spent
was
the
gonna be
entire day
stranded
getting
there for
cool
7
drone
days.
shots.
They got it
And
eat.
I'm not even mad about it.
They got it.
Inside this crate is the food for all 5 of us for the next 7 days.
Oh my gosh.
And in these 2 barrels
Okay,
is our
that's pretty
entire
good.
water supply for all 5 of us. How does it taste? Very hot.
Oh no. There was dirt in my cup.
It's getting dark, and that crate has the word sleep on it. Hopefully the
Bro, look
survival
at how
guide
good
gave
their
us
lighting
something
is.
soft.
Their
Why
lighting
are they
is
wet?
fresh.
Things do get wet on a boat. I'm ready for bed. I want to go to sleep.
All right, this is night 1, and Brian is just yawning.
This is miserable. This is all the coverage we have.
I didn't realize what I was signing up for. It's hot. This thing will not stop swaying, and I feel like I'm gonna puke. And I'm surrounded by a bunch of sweaty people.
Hey, sweaty man.
If you guys smell this bad on day
I
1,
didn't
what are you gonna
realize there was
smell
a
like
woman
on day
over there.
7?
Oh
gosh. Our first night of sleep was really rough. Sleeping
That's the
is
type of person I am. I
impossible.
just be
These
up for
waves
no
are just
reason,
making
bro.
me miserable. And to make matters worse, our best friend Brian ended up leaving us that morning.
Brian!
Brian!
But
Yeah, he
regardless,
just needed- he
today's
needed a
objective
rest,
is
that's
to
all
build
it was.
ourselves a permanent weatherproof shelter.
How do we turn that into a livable structure?
There's definitely something here.
Luckily, I had them throw a bunch of wood on the raft so we could build a nice house. How we built the house, I'm not quite sure, but they said this is enough to build a house.
But ironically, right as we got started,
Oh no, it's raining! They're throwing!
Jimmy, get my shark pillow!
This is miserable! This is bad. Ah, Jesus Christ, you're not doing the right thing, Nolan. Listen with your ears. Why do you yell so much? Because you don't I want to hit Nolan.
It just rained.
Shut up! At least we don't have to shower. Yeah. This is so bad. And we still have over 6 days left.
Where do we go poop? Oh, we have to build the pooper.
What?
We have to build everything that's here. We have to build the toilet, build our shelter, the fire, everything.
the moment the rain finished, the boys and I needed to build all of our survival essentials, starting with the shelter.
We're tearing this down in the name of something better.
5-minute break for Chris.
Hey, they're
I
doing a
also
good
need
job,
a break.
man.
I'm seasick. I'm out of it.
You gotta pick this up. I can't pick it up anymore.
They're getting
I feel like
somewhere.
you're doing all the work, but we got 2 other goofs just laying down.
I'm miserable.
Hell, by the time it's like day 5,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
built
hell.
one wall all
I
together.
only got
All
2
of
days
us.
left.
Regardless of being seasick, it was gonna take all of us if we wanted to finish this.
Now you guys bring it forward. There we go.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
How many YouTubers does it take to build a little structure?
What? Is that a whale? I think that's a whale.
That's insane. Sick. Oh my God. That is
Yeah, he said it.
unreal.
That's a whale.
This experience just keeps getting better. Shelter, water, not being near Nolan. I'm never gonna take that for granted again.
Probably
Bro,
would have
their
been
light-
really
their-
useful to
their
build the
video
ladder first.
just looks so crisp.
Got a ladder now. I literally just built this 4 minutes ago.
After hours of building, we were finally getting somewhere.
I severely regret making this a 7-day challenge instead of a 50-hour challenge like all our other videos. We keep rocking back and forth. It's freaking miserable. I'm gonna puke.
And finally, just
He
as the
definitely
sun
looks
was
sick.
going
I saw
down,
his eyes
Camp
kind
is
of look
now
like
organized.
like a little bit purple.
Night 2, my bed is still broken, but I'm gonna get some sleep tonight because I'm that tired.
I'm gonna head to bed. Did I wake you up? Just go back to bed. I'm just walking. I accidentally woke Laser up. I feel bad now.
This might be the most tired I've ever been in my entire life.
Y'all can't be that damn tired, man.
It's now day 3, and somehow our building didn't fall over. I'll take that as a dub.
Noises that this structure made while I was sleeping last night filled me with nightmares.
Yeah, it
it's
just feel
day
like it's about
3
to
and we
collapse.
really started to get into a rhythm. Our morning routine consisted of peeing in the corner,
Bro, who vlogs in the pee corner?
I'm not moving.
eating our breakfast,
Surviving on Feastables.
Did he be in a bucket?
and drinking
or over-
hot
I would've
barrel
peed
water.
So
off the-
dehydrated. I need this.
We're about 36 hours in, and we're almost halfway through a barrel of water.
Is that slow or fast?
We're gonna run out on day 6.
Running low on water and food gave me an idea.
I'm kind of curious to see what's under the boat. Dude, there's so many fish below us.
So we decided to try to catch some dinner, but
That's
we
what I'm
weren't
saying.
very
Y'all
good
need
at
to-
it.
Y'all need to cook something, man.
I just want something to put in my stomach. Brian!
Ryan, help us catch fish!
Brian!
Turns out fishing is a lot harder than YouTube. After hours, we caught absolutely nothing. Why can't we
I
catch
believe- I
anything?
believe
No, I give up.
We were tired,
Fishing is
dehydrated,
very
and
hard, I'm
hungry,
not gonna
which forced us to dig into our
I've never
rations.
caught a fish
Let's
in
have
my life.
ourselves a feast.
But I don't really fish.
Call it a feast. A bowl. Come on.
In our supplies, we had wood to build a fire and pans to cook with.
You take big stick and make really little sticks. And then make medium sticks. Then
Oh,
use the
they're trying to
big
make a
sticks
fire.
at the end.
Okay.
Look at them beans,
Ooh,
baby.
that look
I'm
good,
so
man.
excited. This
Put
looks
some
awesome.
crackers in there.
They're really bad. Can you tell we've been at sea for 3 days?
Literally.
When have I ever
Y'all
been
was
this
eating that. Would
excited
y'all
over
put
canned
Ritz
chili?
crackers in there?
Hey,
or
I put some
saltine
love
crackers?
into this one. It's
Man,
not
that
just
looks
canned
good.
chili anymore. It's got
See,
tomatoes.
it would have
kidney
tasted
beans.
better with fish.
drooling.
This was our first hot meal in days, but it was also a good chunk of our rations, so we made sure to enjoy it.
I'm feeling a lot better. I think
That
the
looks
first
so
2
good.
days were definitely the most miserable. I think we're slowly losing our minds and it's actually becoming bearable. I still haven't gone to the bathroom. That's my biggest concern now. I'm struggling to sleep. This raft is just rocking like crazy. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of miserable. Hopefully tomorrow's
He
better.
look like going through it, man. He going
None
through
of us
it.
managed to get any sleep.
We lost the back of our fort last night. The house needs some repairs.
Tensions are pretty high on the raft
told
this
y'all that
morning.
was gonna happen.
Nolan's a
Keep
little
rocking.
upset. He broke his bed.
Oh my God!
Nolan is struggling. He's just in his feels right now.
It'll be okay. You probably would have quit the channel if I did that.
This is easily the worst. Oh, there's thunder. I swear if it starts raining again.
Oh, I can't take that.
And to make matters worse, we accidentally dropped our ladle in the drinking water. And since we haven't showered in 4 days, grabbing it technically contaminated the drinking water.
I'm never drinking out of that again.
Fast forward to when we run out of water.
Because of the contamination, a third of our water was no longer safe to drink. For whatever reason, the more I suffer, the more you guys watch. Some of our most popular videos are when I buried myself alive,
I'm
spent
drinking
time in
that water
solitary
still, man. I don't
confinement.
care.
So I hope
Like,
you're
I'm still
happy.
gonna drink it.
I'm suffering again. It's not easy
Like,
surviving
bro,
on
you
a
literally
raft,
need
but
water.
after 4 long days,
Laser's finally pooping.
You play a celebratory song?
Laser beam is taking.
See how all those clouds over there are dark? Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna pour down on us tonight. Tonight's gonna suck.
we didn't know it yet, but the
Skypea.
biggest storm of the entire challenge was heading right towards us. And when we saw it approaching, we tried to prepare as much as possible.
Can't wait for another storm just to destroy all this again.
Tariq is fixing his side of the fort, and Chris is fixing the roof.
And I'm now the cameraman for
I like
some
how they
reason.
have the Mr. Beast flag right there. That's pretty dope.
And while they're preparing the shelter for the storm, I'm
I
going to
need
tell
to give
you
me
guys
a
about
team
Shopify
roll
because
flag.
it might literally storm until the end of the challenge.
This is gonna be a bit rocky.
Shopify is a platform that makes it easy for anyone to start a business. They literally support millions of small businesses all around the world.
From selling
like how
wood
Mr.
to
Beast could
nails
just be
to
sliding
crates
his
to
commercials
crops,
whatever.
they
His-
support
his
businesses that
advertisement,
sell it
he
on
just be sliding
Shopify.
that thing.
Soon gonna have absolutely zero tarps covering this structure. I am worried about it.
100% of what I sell online, from merch to Feastables, I do with Shopify. It's actually getting pretty rocky out here.
Save my
Bro,
bag.
the wind
That
is
was actually
getting
a dope
crazy.
shirt.
We're out of
Wait a minute.
nails.
It's really hard to work around the wind, guys.
Stop yelling and do things!
Shopify even has a new AI tool called Sidekick, making running your entire business easier.
Just like surviving on this raft can be hard, so can entrepreneurship. And that's why they do everything in their power to make it as easy as possible for you. This is my worst nightmare. So miserable. Go to shopify.com/MrBeast to give it a try right now. Thank you, Shopify. Let's go prep for the storm. I'm soaking wet. Maybe you can start helping us, Jimmy. I was paid for the raft.
The storm was really starting to pick up, but that night it got so much worse.
This really puts the helter in shelter, eh? Ah! Oh no!
Dude!
Oh,
Are you kidding me? It's leaking!
oh no.
This shelter is the opposite of waterproof.
This is brutal.
What do we do? We have 3 more nights
Nolan,
That's one of the worst things, man.
There's water
When rain
everywhere.
just
It's
constantly hits
useless.
you.
This does nothing.
this is the most insane
know, when you was growing up,
struggling
Your parents used to tell you,
Is
like,
this
you're gonna get
safe
sick. Like, bro,
anymore?
you
We
do
would
get
just
sick.
film
man.
this in a
Like,
studio. But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
Oh, we're gonna die. We're getting just destroyed.
Bro, they got the moon over
There's
there.
a
That's
hole
where
that is
all the light is
completely
coming
opened up
from.
over my bed.
I can't do this. I can't do this. You can end this video, Jimmy.
Jimmy, please.
I tried
they
to
finna
talk
turn those
all
over,
you guys out of it. You all said yes.
This is the worst experience.
I've ever had in my entire life.
I hate every part of this.
Bro,
See, for
we're
us,
just
it's only
miserable
happening
right
for a couple minutes, but for them, it's probably happening the entire night.
The storm was reaching a new peak with every passing hour. We were desperate, so we tried using our beds as literal walls to protect us from the rain.
We're all at rock bottom now. Been raining for a few hours. Stuff's
He's the
freezing
only
cold.
smart person right there, man. He got
We don't
the
have
whole,
beds.
The whole
I'm
rain
getting
jacket.
nauseous.
I don't know if we're gonna make it this full 7 days at this point.
Come on, man. Y'all got
It
3 more
rained
days, man. Y'all
nonstop
got
for
this.
around 20 hours straight. And after
See, I
standing
told-
the
I
whole
just said-
night,
yeah, they said
completely
that.
soaked and exhausted, we had to push ourselves to dry off our supplies and rebuild camp.
Our raft is just in shambles. Look at our beds. We're drying them off. This is harder than Antarctica. This is harder than a desert video. I'm just ready to be home.
And I hate this raft. I never want to see it again.
Our entire fire pit is completely drenched. We couldn't start a fire if we wanted to tonight. No dinner.
And to make matters worse, all
dinner.
of our food was completely soaked, meaning only a
He actually
portion
might-
of
he
it
might
was
be
still
Australian.
safe to eat.
We had stability. We had food. We had dry beds. and we took it for granted.
We cannot take another night like that. We need to waterproof the shelter.
We just rip that off, tied it here, and then we'll leave the airflow to the side. I mean, last night we were shivering cold and wanted to die. So would you rather be warm and dry or cold and wet? Put a zip tie here, Nolan, tie a rope to that, zip tie there. We can use that to push this up so we get even warmer.
I'm thinking, why don't I make a really big clothesline and hang up all our wet stuff? Maybe we'll have dry towels by tomorrow.
I want to die. I'm sunburned, tired, dehydrated, and I say tired.
After fixing camp, we were so exhausted that we spent most of the day sleeping. But at least when we woke up, we were reunited with a familiar friend.
Brian.
Brian.
After being stuck on a raft for 5 days with these guys,
This really is a nightmare.
I'll admit it, I miss Brian.
Brian, moved on. You may not have given up on Brian, but Brian gave up on you.
Brian's giving up on us. We have 2 days left,
We're running out of food, our water's contaminated.
and we're all borderline dying.
I'm going crazy.
These last 2 days will be interesting.
Oh, what could go wrong now?
I can literally see 500 fish down there. That is crazy.
Oh my gosh, this poop bucket stinks.
I almost had a mental break last night. I was shivering.
I'm sorry. I told y'all I wasn't gonna pop. Bro, why would y'all have a poop bucket? Man, just throw it. We're just throwing on us. Just throw it out. What the fuck?
Wet the entire time, could not sleep. It was one of the worst nights of my life.
Last night, shivering
Like, I was
in
really
the
thinking about
torrential
that. I'm like,
rain in
because
the
when
middle
they
of the
said
deep,
that,
dark
we
ocean.
finally shit
we
for
got
the first
through
time.
it. Now the end of this challenge
Bruh.
don't come soon enough.
Making the challenge 7
I'm
days
launching
was
the shit
a horrible decision.
off
This is so much
off
harder.
the boat. Like, what the fuck?
The new reinforced waterproof fortress actually worked. Lennon said it rained last night, did it?
Yeah, at 4 a.m. sprinkled a little bit.
Hey, here's the beauty. I didn't even know.
That was the best sleep I've ever gotten.
I actually got a full night's sleep last night.
I can barely even open my eyeballs.
I would say this is the hardest challenge we've ever done. Adding the extra 5 days on the end of a 50-hour challenge definitely makes it harder. The fact that we're just drifting at sea on this hunk of wood, that's pretty impressive. And while it seemed like the rain was over, we found ourselves encountering a new obstacle. We've gone from shivering cold like 2 nights ago to it being scorching hot, unbelievably hot.
I'm about to jump in the water because I'm getting too hot.
We're gonna go swimming.
I heard Nolan
knew-
can
I knew-
swim.
And while they
I was
cooled
just
off in
thinking
their
about
own way, we got creative with ours.
Oh, yes, man. Cold air. I feel amazing. Air.
A jellyfish hit me!
No.
Why does the ocean hate us?
I knew it was a great idea not to go swimming.
Are you okay?
Oh, my leg.
Wait a minute. I said there was a. I said. Bruh. At some part of this video, I literally said, I didn't know there was a woman there. And then I said, God. I'm like, bruh, there is no woman. There's no woman anywhere on this boat, bruh. It was literally this motherfucker the whole time, bruh. This motherfucker had long hair, bruh. And I thought this man was a girl, man. That's a slick, bro. That's a slick, man.
I found the sweet spot. Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got
that's
a little
fucking
welts
crazy.
and some red lines.
For the majority of the day, it was so hot. We literally couldn't walk on the deck.
Yeah, I'm
And
hot.
I don't want to
It
be
was
alive.
him.
Yeah.
I'm hot.
It's very
But
hot.
as the sun went down, we were optimistic about reaching the finish line. We have less than 24 hours left in the challenge.
This has genuinely been the hardest challenge video I've ever been a part of.
Honestly, this whole experience has made me appreciate all the things we take for granted in life, like your shower, your food,
I miss food.
a working toilet. I never want to poo in a bucket again.
I say we
should've
celebrate
been
making it
throwing
this
that shit
far
overboard,
with the
man.
Feastable Bar. Yes. Available in every Walmart, Target, 7-Eleven, Albertsons, and America. So 2023, if you're still buying Hershey's, it's kind of lame.
Hershey's for the boomers.
You know what? I might go get one, man.
Oh, Jimmy. Why is my chair
What is
just broke?
happening? Jimmy, I'm starting to think you ate all the food.
Yeah, I guess I'll just continue the time lapse with the broken chair, I guess. This is our final night sleeping together, everybody.
I'm so
Hey.
glad to sleep alone.
I'm gonna miss sleeping by your side.
100%. I would not rather sleep next to any other man.
And with that, I'm going to bed.
7, let's go, man. Yeah.
After an amazing night's sleep, we were visited by a familiar face. Brian brought his family to say goodbye to us on the last day. Thank you, Brian. That meant a lot.
It's almost like we were family to Brian.
We were.
He kept us safe during the night we had the least shelter.
Maybe he's just a pea-brain bird.
Shut up.
Nolan, off the raft.
I wish.
That was emotional.
Everything's gone full circle. We had so many crazy memories on this raft.
Yep, and I think my best memory is going to be leaving.
Same.
We spent over 150 hours on this floating piece of wood. And even though it was easily the hardest thing I've ever done, the boys and I still had some good times.
Where's this boat?
Where's the boat?
In the boat!
Then finally, the end was literally in sight.
The boat is coming.
Alert the ship of our location.
Signaling the boat!
Why is it
Get
moving
it.
so abnormally slow?
Oh my God!
I'm getting off this route.
The first 10,000 people to go to the shop app will get a free box of Feastables. Click the link in the description to download the shop app right now.
All right, man, that was MrBeast. I know this video is probably already long, man. I appreciate y'all for getting me to 3,000 subscribers, man. I'm gonna do a giveaway, like I said. I was supposed to do a giveaway at 1,000, but I just kept coming up with, random stuff. I don't want to half-ass do a giveaway, so that's why it's been taking me so long. But I do have the items right over there. I can literally see them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was pretty dope, man. Yeah, it's always a good day when MrBeast posts, man. But y'all like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, man. I appreciate every one of y'all, man. I'm out.